isolating the device so it couldn't hook up to anything. They had taken his shipment of young women into protective custody hours before they were to embark for China via the Philippines. The man in custody was a local goon, little more than a trumped-up pimp. If they didn't flush the buyers out soon, they'd have to start over. Ericka glanced at the locals.
How much longer do we have before his lawyer gets there?
The taller agent, Ralston, glanced at his mobile and shrugged. Worry etched his face, an officer deeply invested in his work. He'd barely left the room since they arrived. No more than an hour now.
As soon as his lawyer left cells and got his mobile back, they were blown. Ericka stared at Ralston, her mind racing through options coming up empty. We can't break their VPN by then, and we don't have time to scour his data well enough to impersonate him believably for much longer. Anything you can think of about these guys that your prisoner would know? Tricking him took information. Whatever the source, she needed something. Breaking into their technology was just the first step. Now she needed to peer into their heads. Ralston leaned closer as he spoke, the smell of stale sweat and coffee filling the air. Nothing. He's not going to spill. We didn't even know there was more than one local group selling until you cracked that thing. Ericka caught the wince, hard for this one to ask for help. She slumped into her seat, turning to Tim where he leaned back in the worn government-issue chair. Think these guys sample the goods? She cringed at her own mental image. They had nothing to lose. As soon as their target knew police had taken the snakehead goon down, he would vanish. It might be years before they picked him up again. Dark web middlemen were always the hardest, but it was what they did and why they were here. Tim shrugged, leaning forward in his chair towards her. Never heard of one who doesn't. The question came from behind her. What are you going to do? Ericka turned to answer the shorter agent, Chung, who sat on another table against the wall, arms folded across his muscular chest, shirt wet-stained in the armpits. She gestured with her chin towards the screen. Shoot him a bait pic that'll send me his location if he opens it. Sometimes I can load software too. A long shot, but I'll try and work them a bit first to whet their appetites. She leaned back, lifting her fingers from the keyboard. Are any of the girls still in the building? Ralston nodded, still gazing at her screen. Just the youngest, waiting for placement. She's the one who escaped and tipped us off. Gutsy kid. Why? He turned to her, eyes narrowed. Ericka stood up, tugging on her leather jacket, gesturing to Tim to stay on the monitors. I need to talk to her. Does she speak English? Chung nodded. She does. Ericka gestured to him. Let's go. The girl was just a frightened child, delicate features hard, eyes projecting dread. Ericka sat on the edge of the coffee table across from the worn couch, stomach cramping. The social worker closed the door to the witness room with more force than was necessary, making the girl flinch. This kid could be no more than 17, wiping a tear from her cheek as she met Ericka's stare, wearing borrowed clothes so large they swam on her. Ericka forced a smile, knowing her probing blue eyes and hawk-like features could be intimidating. The harsh fluorescent lighting and stark police station decor didn't help. I know this is hard, but I need your help. I'm Ericka. No one will know what you tell me. Do you understand? The girl nodded, her expression unchanged. Do you know anything about where you were going, what you were going to be doing? Her gaze dropped to the floor, but the kid said nothing. Okay, she understood. Will you tell me your name? A shake of the head with an instant of defiant eye contact, shifting her weight. Anything you can tell me about the men you were being taken to? There are other girls we need to help. That got a reaction. Fierce tears welled up while the jaw set. I know that. My sister left 2 days ago. When we came here, they told us we would be cleaning in hotels, but we ended up working the trade. Now she's on her way to China, sold as a wife to someone in a shithole village who can't do better than very used goods like us. Flawless, accented English. Very surprising. What's her name?